Hey folks, Will here again with Happily Ever Outdoors. So in this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Teton Sports Mountain Adventurer 4000 hiking backpack. Let's keep watching. Alright folks, so today was actually a really nice day to get out for a little short hike. The weather's pretty good, it's nice and cool. As you can see, I'm kind of out here surveying the damage in this little section of hiking trails. This last few storms that came through, these winter storms, have really done a number on these woods. You can see this is a big tree. Let's get around over here. Just look at this, guys, the root system on this. I mean, it's just tore completely out of the ground. I'm about 5 foot 6 inches to give you a point of reference. So again, I'm about 5.5 foot tall, and you can see that's a big old tree. A lot of the access roads are still blocked off. They're still working to get them cleared. There's a lot of debris and everything, so you got to be careful out here. Alright guys, so back to this pack. Now I've had a little while to test this thing out, and I've got to say I am really impressed. By the way, thank you Teton Sports for sending this out to us to test and review. I just want to let you guys watch and know that I'm not a paid representative of the company, so any statements that I make or opinions I express in this video are my own. And I'm not going to go super in-depth on this video just for the sake of time. However, I would recommend, I'm going to drop a link in the description below. Teton Sports does a very detailed walkthrough on one of their YouTube videos to show you all of the features of this pack. So I would encourage you to check this out if you're really serious about potentially getting one of these. So once again, this is going to be the Teton Sports Mountain Adventurer 4000. So this is really kind of geared towards like 2 to 3 or so day hiking trips. Now this pack is not super light, but it is decent as far as weight goes. It comes in at 5.25 pounds with included tarp poncho that I'll show you guys in a second here, or 4 pounds flat without the poncho. Now this is an internal frame pack. It's all constructed of this black nylon material with orange trim on it, which overall seems fairly sturdy. I think this is going to hold up pretty well in the long run. I'm not too worried about this tearing or anything like that. Some of the structure of the internal frame, you can see these lightweight braces. I believe this is aluminum, and you've got some really nice padding here that's going to sit on your lower back and around your waist right there, and this is really well built. It's really sturdy construction, and it's comfortable, really comfortable to wear. You got a lot more padding up here at the top, which is really nice, as well as plenty of space for air to circulate to help keep your back cool. And you've got really nice padded straps here as well. Again, nice thick cushioning and breathable lightweight material. Of course, everything has a lot of adjustment to it, and this piece you can actually slide up and down to adjust the pack to your height. Now this pack is made to take a large hydration bladder. However, it does not come with one, so if that's something you would like, you will have to purchase that separately. So definitely one of my personal favorite parts of this particular pack is just this whole harness system in general. I think it's really well built. It's very comfortable, even when I've put it on a little bit longer hikes, going over uneven terrain, things like that, taking it on and off. You've also got a extra pouch right here built in on the one side, and then on this other side you don't have any kind of a pocket, but you do have these heavy duty straps that you can attach stuff to if you choose to do so. it's got a really pretty, sleek overall design, which I think makes it really packable. It'd be easy pulling it in and out of your tent or in and out of your vehicle. You're not gonna have any issues there as long as you got everything strapped up. It's really nice and neat and compacted down. But you do have additional attachment points like down here at the bottom and here on the top for larger gear, like maybe your tent or your heavy hammock setup or your sleeping mat, that you can attach those on the outside so that they don't take space inside your pack. You've got a large pocket here on the side. I guess you would call that like a slash pocket, where you can put a piece of gear that you want to be easily accessible from the side. And then flipping to the opposite side, you've got the same slash pocket in appearance, but this actually opens up to the interior of your pack. So if there's something you want to pack inside there, but you want to be able to get out easily, that is very nice to have that there. You've also got this pocket in here that's kind of a flap, I guess. It zips straight down the middle, so you can put something like this. I've got my small first aid kit in here that I want to be readily accessible, and then that unclips from there, and you can drop down, and you could actually take something larger that you wanted to stash behind there, and that would pin it down. So if you were hiking out to somewhere where you might be doing some bushcrafting or just a lot of firewood gathering, maybe you want to have like a small hatchet and a folding saw, you could take those and slide them inside there. That's worked really well for me. And then you strap everything back up and it's not going to fall out, and you can just pull it right out when you need it and slide it back in. While we've got that opened up, I'll show you guys this really huge front pocket you've got here, or I should say zippered opening, and take a look at that. And it just opens up, a good, I don't know, I would say like 50% of the pack right in the middle. So if you need to grab something out of there, you can do it. So super, super nice. Rather than having to open your pack up from the top and dig around and unpack the entire thing just to get stuff out of there, you can open that up, and you've got that access there in the front, along with, again, that access from the side. So really easy to peek inside there and grab stuff out and put it back in when you need it. We've also got a large opening down here at the bottom, which is generally going to be for taking your sleeping bag in and out. All right, so you can see, very easy to get your stuff in and out of this bag. Even your sleeping bag, you're going to be able to unpack that nice and easy. It does have its own separate compartment down there, and this also unzips right here. If you wanted to eliminate that and just have one large compartment on the inside, you can do that as well. You've also got pockets down here on the side, mesh pockets that you could use for holding your water bottle or a pair of gloves or whatever else, which are nice. But if there was one thing I would point out as maybe a flaw with this pack, it would be these pockets. I honestly think they're a little too flimsy of a material, a little too flexible. They sag a little too much, and I've had one where I've snagged it and got a hole in it on a tree branch. So in an otherwise really, really sturdy pack, I feel like this is kind of a little bit of a weak point, and I'm not sure how well these are going to hold up in the long run, especially if you're using them to carry anything of more substantial weight. So definitely not a deal breaker for me, but if you're watching this, Teton Sports, I would consider maybe changing this out to something a little more durable. Let's take a look at the top flap, which is very, very well built in my opinion. So you open it up and you've got this flap that goes over the top. I'm not sure if this is like neoprene or something like that, but this is basically your like weather shield over the top of everything to help make sure nothing gets in there. You've got a large pocket built into the top flap, so you can stash gear inside of there, fill that thing up all the way. And then opening it up, you've got a drawstring closure, double drawstring closure rather. So you've got your internal drawstring that you'll cinch down, and then your external that'll give you an extra layer of protection, and the flap that goes over the top, and then you pull the top over. So I don't know that this pack is waterproof. I don't believe that it's rated to be waterproof, but it's definitely going to be very water resistant, I think. Now, I mentioned at the beginning of this video that this pack does have an included poncho, which is no joke. I mean, this thing is not a cheap add-on. This is a good piece of equipment. So it has its own pouch right here. I've got another, just a waterproof bag of my own that I slid in there in case I need it. So you do have extra room in this flap. You can actually stash more stuff in there. But this is the dedicated pocket for this poncho. So pulling it out, you can immediately feel that this is very sturdy, and I believe, I'll correct it on the screen if I'm wrong, but I think this is sort of a ripstop type nylon. Looking at, you can kind of see that grid pattern to it. So if it's not ripstop, it's, you know, ripstop like material. But you guys can see this is a full-size poncho. Again, I'm about 5'6", and it goes about down to my ankles. So probably for somebody, you know, a little more average height, it'll be just below your knees, but that should still be plenty. And you can see it's large, lots of space in the back, so you'll definitely be able to fit this over the top of your pack. So not only do you have a pack that's very, you know, well built and water resistant, you've also got a waterproof tarp poncho that comes along with it, that's going to cover it up completely, so you're going to have no worries whatsoever. And Teton Sports even put reinforced tabs on the corners there and halfway down the sides, so that if you did have to use this as a shelter tarp in an emergency, or you just chose to use it that way, it would be ready to go. So that's a nice little additional design feature that just kind of tells me that they're really thinking it through and trying to kind of go above and beyond to give you something that's not just a, you know, add-on so that they can say it's there, but it's actually going to be useful from a, you know, outdoorsman standpoint. So guys, overall, I think this is a really great pack. Teton Sports keeps the price point very reasonable without compromising in terms of quality. I think it has a really nice look to it if you want something that's more kind of grown up, that's not flashy, not necessarily like tactical, but a little more of a professional appearance to it. Having just the black with the orange details, it's just a nice clean look. And you can tell by the level of detail in the design features and how everything is laid out that this was designed by people who actually get out and go hiking, people who actually use this gear. And that's the kind of stuff that really becomes evident once you actually use the pack. Sometimes it kind of looks cool at first, you know, and you get out there and you realize, like, why is this laid out this way? Or, you know, I wish there was a pocket here. But if anything, my experience has been the exact opposite with this pack. The more I've used it, really, the more comfortable I've become with it, and the more I've found that I like it. So if you're looking for a solid pack about this size and this price range, I would definitely encourage you to check this one out. It's a really solid pack, and it definitely gets the HEO seal of approval. Now before we head out, we've definitely got to talk about our giveaway, because Teton Sports was awesome enough to partner with us this month so that we could send out one of these packs to one of our lucky viewers. Now this giveaway is going to be limited to the continental United States, and you've also got to be 18 years or older to enter. All you've got to do is comment below with the hashtag Teton Sports giveaway as it appears on your screen. Now hopefully you guys are watching this video just as it comes out, because this giveaway is only going to run from Thursday, April 12th, when this video first airs on our YouTube channel, through midnight Eastern Standard Time on Sunday, April 15th, 2018. After that, the giveaway will close and we will randomly select a winner from the comments on this video. Now be watching, and you might want to consider turning on the notifications on our channel because there will be a real short video that will come out that Monday announcing the winner. And once that video comes out, you're only going to have a couple of days to claim your prize. Otherwise, we will have to do a redraw and select another winner. Again, all the info on this contest will be in the description below, as well as some more links and all that good stuff on this pack in case you decide you want to pick up one for yourself. As always, thank you guys for watching, and until next time, stay happy, stay outdoors.